What I miss most about being in the live events is just being able to see everybody again, because the people are my favorite part. You know, the staff, the players, like I love everybody, and it's just great to see everybody again.
After 2 years, it's great to be back on a world tour with everyone, and seeing everyone again, it's such a great pleasure because we are a GT family, first of all. We are friends before competing, and this is why Gran Turismo family is such amazing.
Like a lot of the people you only know as a name in the race. And so it's really cool to meet up, because it's like meeting up with friends that you have known for such a long time, even though you only see them once every year or so.
All this, the family and the GT community, and such an amazing experience, honestly.
Just the trip for me is worth it. The experience is amazing. All the atmosphere here in Salzburg is just, never think it's going to be like that.
With online races, you build friendships, so to be together in a live event, it's all even better. So that's the difference.
Pues para mí es una sensación especial porque es mi primer evento presencial y algo nuevo para mí, y la verdad que estoy disfrutando muchísimo aquí.
We get ready then to go green here for the World Series Showdown in the Manufacturers' Cup then. Eyes on to the top of your screen. Let's see what will happen and who will be the victor in 48 laps time then. The longest race ever in Gran Turismo World Series history is underway as Cho leads the field down towards the first corner for Mercedes, followed by the soft-shod BMW. Then comes Volkswagen, then comes Chevrolet as they head down towards the first corner. Of course, a rolling start spreads the field out a little bit, and we won't see the moves being made until a little bit later on in the lap. But of course, the difference in tyres.
BMW gaining, going to go to the inside line. They use that soft tyre, heavy on the brakes into the next left-hander. There it is, up the inside. BMW, no, that Mercedes still defending there, but not quite going to make that stick on the outside.
As well, you can see just how much more grip Adriano Corazza has got underneath him with the soft compound of tyres. He's right in the slipstream. Is he going to dive to the inside into the final chicane? You bet he is. Chevrolet up the inside, Corazza through into second place. Here comes Subaru sending it down the inside into the hairpin. Side by side they run. Nice, decisive, clean move there. Volkswagen trying in vain to defend the overtake, but not quite able to do. This is a very close opportunity here for Adriano Corazza, who pulls out of the slipstream. They go side by side down at the start, finish straight, and Corazza goes through. Chevrolet into the race lead.
The old big lunge in front of Volkswagen, made a mistake, come back onto the course. Contact there with Igor Fraga. I'm not quite sure what happened. VW just looped it on the way into the corner. Might have caught the curb on the inside a bit and spun the car around, lifted it, but Fraga nowhere to go there. And ditto with Nissan in front, but if anything, that's actually helped Fraga's charge. He's taken 2 places in a corner and a straight, so got to take the rough and the smooth, I guess.
Here comes Mazda trying to send it down the inside of BMW, and they do, so the Japanese drivers go through into 5th place. Nice move there, and look at how close Igor Fraga is onto the back of the Mercedes AMG. He's going to send it down the inside. Decisive move there from Igor Fraga as he goes through into 3rd place. Nice one there from Igor. Now, I know there's a tyre difference, of course, between Subaru and Toyota, but look at how much he's able to close, and the exit he gets out of that corner as he goes through into 2nd place for Toyota is just phenomenal. So great stuff from Fraga. Toyota now into 2nd, finally.
Maybe he had Kylian Drumont get on the radio and say, mate, don't bother.
He's trying to go the long way around the outside. I reckon he's trying to do the under and over into there, wasn't he? But I don't know if it's going to pay off. Let's see as he comes onto the corner exit, pulls alongside momentarily. But Beauvoir was able to just hold track position there in 2nd place.
Kylian Drumont now closing into the back of the Corvette, the American manufacturer. Can't really do much about it. There goes Drumont up the inside, late on the brakes. Move is made before the apex, up into 5th place, and now we're going to see him charge after Volkswagen.
We ride here with Kylian Drumont, who did brilliant things behind the wheel of that Subaru in his first stint. He has got the quickest compound of tyre. He has got the grip underneath him. He is right now on the back of Cockerman as he tries to look down the inside into the left-hander. This is for the race lead in the Manufacturers' Cup, and Subaru goes through on lap 35. It's Subaru and Kylian Drumont who lead now from Team Toyota. Brilliant move to Mercedes, just having to wait there for Lucas Pinelli, but you guarantee that in the final sector of this lap is where we're going to see the move being made. It's exactly what it was for the race lead last time around. It's Mercedes up the inside of Toyota, and they go through into 2nd place, side by side down this back straight. for fourth place, and Mazda going through on the outside. They're already ahead before the braking zone. Nothing that Lopez or Chevrolet could do. They try to hold it round the outside. There's a smattering of contact between them, and it is still Mazda that come out on top. As we come into the final series of corners, Subaru are a few seconds up the road. They're ready to come across the timing line, and here they are. Subaru win the grand final in their Manufacturers' Cup Showdown here in Salzburg. Mercedes-AMG come home in second place, and Team Toyota are going to hold on ahead of Mazda for the final podium positions.
Kylian Drummond putting on a fantastic performance here, definitely filling the shoes of Takuma Miyazono, who unfortunately isn't here due to catching COVID.
Every competitor at the event around the world is really nice. We enjoy to meet each other. We enjoy racing on the stage with each other. It's such a great pleasure that we can have an event like this, and it's amazing. It's really amazing experience.
So let's throw it into some highlights, shall we, and talk you through what's happened in the regional finals. We got action underway for the EMEA regional final here at the GT World Series Showdown. Yeah, Jose Serrano taking a brilliant victory here at the Deep Forest Raceway. Then we got the Americas regional final underway here at the Daytona Road Course. There was no stopping Igor Fraga though, a phenomenal performance from the Brazilian driver. This is how it pans out then in the Asia Oceania regional final. An amazing drive from Cockburn, worthy of a champion as he came across the timing line. We bring you highlights then from this repechage race for the Gran Turismo World Series Showdown.
Valerio Gallo would make up for his fourth place in the EMEA regional final with a win in the repechage.
Trail Mountain Circuit is a very amazing track. We all waited for it for a long time.
The race today is going to be pretty exciting. It's in the Super Formula car, very high speed, very high downforce, but the tyre wear is very high, and it's going to be very easy to make a mistake.
The grand final for the Nations Cup in the 2022 Gran Turismo World Series Showdown is just moments away from getting underway. Who is going to claim the checkered flag in 30 laps time? We're about to find out as Nations Cup action is underway here at Trial Mountain. Down towards the first corner we go. It's Serrano from Igor Fraga from Cockburn, from Baptiste Beauvoir, who's on the hard compound of tyres. Through into the left-hander we go, and over the rise as we come onto the long back straight for the first time. He sits in the slipstream here, does Igor Fraga, and you know he is going to be able to pounce as he comes towards the inside and challenges for the race lead. Fraga is in front. Then we go onto this long back straight. He of course has got the advantage of the slipstream, gets a nice exit out of there. Drummond knows that, goes for the defensive line. I wonder if it might be in vain because this back straight is so long. Yeah, it is, and he knows that. Drummond, he goes towards the racing line. No point really fighting it at this early phase in the race. He can get him back on the next one if he can just keep close enough as they go into the left-hander. Kawakami up the inside, through into fifth place, and so Karatsa sits in the slipstream. Cockburn of course is being pulled along here by Jose Serrano, but look here at the overspeed for the Brazilian driver as he has a look up the inside, dives down to the inside into the left-hander, uses the camber on the inside of that corner and goes through into third place.
Meanwhile, our leader is Jose Serrano at the moment. He is yet to stop though, as are the first four drivers. You see it's a bit of a train right now. Karatsa still on the toe, coming down the straight. Next corner to left-hander. Will Serrano defend it? He's staying on the racing line for now. Karatsa goes to the inside. Serrano does not defend. Karatsa up into the lead here. There is Yamanaka. He's now onto the back of Kawakami. The pace difference is massive, and without a second thought, lunges up the inside of his fellow countryman up into third position.
Here comes Yamanaka down the inside, into the left-hander, through into the lead. So from second to last to the front, but spins it round. Yamanaka's binned it on lap 11, out of the race lead. We were talking about pressure before the start of this one, and Yamanaka has cost himself very, very dearly indeed. And you can see, though they are a little bit out of position in this race, Igor Fraga's right over the back and now up the inside of Baptiste Beauvoir as he goes through. So this is getting really spicy.
Karatsa wide.
Wide.
Oh!
Here is all kicking off. Karatsa gets put touchdown. We look at Jose Serrano with Angel Estrada trying to mount a challenge. Medium versus hard tyres, no contest there. Chilean is through and into 5th position. Next target up the road, Lucas Benelli.
Mate, this is a probably good race so far. Igor Fraga charges down the hill with Virta Kokeman behind him coming up to the hairpin. Jose Serrano there in contention as well. Drummond and Beauvoir sitting in the pits. It was like an age for them as that fuel goes in to that X 2019. Drummond has finished fueling. Where will he come out the pit lane? Here comes Igor Fraga. Let's have a look. Fraga comes by and Drummond is out but ahead of Fraga. Drummond has jumped Fraga. 1.5 seconds is the gap now, and it's now a sprint to the end.
This is going to be it then. So here comes Fraga onto the back of Drummond. Is he going to try and send it down the inside into the hairpin? No, he can't find his way through there. He's going to be patient here as Igor Fraga. He's going to try and set it up for a good exit onto the back straight. So Drummond then on the defence.
And his first win in Nations Cup behind him. Serrano and Gallo side by side. No! Into the mountain goes Valerio Gallo.
Here's Beauvoir on Serrano. They're going to go toe-to-toe into the final sector of this lap. Is Beauvoir going to send it on Serrano? Yeah, he is. Up the inside, Beauvoir goes through. Kokeman closing. But I think it might be a bit of a day later than dollar short unless he can send it down the inside. Is he going to have a go on Igor Fraga? Fraga parks that car perfectly on the apex. He's going to come down to the final chicane here. He has a slide coming out and Fraga has to defend. But coming through into the final series of corners and across the line, Kylian Drummond does the double in the Nations Cup. It's his first ever win on the international stage in the Nations Cup, and it is an amazing performance from the Frenchman. Fraga does hold on for second place ahead of Ryota Kokeman. What a finish to that race. What delight for Kylian Drummond. A win for Subaru yesterday in the Manufacturers' Cup. It's a win today in the Nations Cup. It is the double for the Frenchman. Delight for Drummond at Trial Mountain.